Welcome to our Iether React tutorial on orientating yourself to the modules and where to store your items. So let's go ahead and get logged in. So when you reach the landing page, the first thing you're going to notice is in the bottom left hand corner down here you have dashboard, action, meetings, projects and contacts. We call these our modules. They're the sort of different parts of the Iether React tool. So if I go ahead and click on actions, it'll take me to the area where I can create and see all the actions for your organization. Same if I click on meetings, I'll see all the meetings for your organization. Projects. Now, what is a project? A project is a way of organizing your actions and meetings. So all you can see here, there's action items. So these can be opened. They're like files. The files belong somewhere, and our filing system we call projects and folders. So you can see under every one of these projects we have folders. So you can store things in these folders. So you can save meetings in here and you can save actions in here. So projects is a way of organizing how you're going to save your files, and there's different methodologies you can use. You could use a team approach, or you could use a project approach. You could use a work breakdown structure approach, fancy words, but it's basically just a filing system and you need to work out how you're going to file it. You could have one project with multiple folders, or you can have multiple projects with different folders. That is up to your organization. Now, the other module you have here is dashboard. And a dashboard is a way of seeing all the items, so actions and meetings, which are relevant to you in one simple screen that lets you engage in that content. And you can filter by project on the side here. So that's a brief overview of the modules. There's obviously contacts as well, and there's numerous contacts within this system which can be used within meetings and actions. Now, just to also point out that we have a filtering system. So if you select projects, over here you have group by, and you can group by priority. You could group by the owner of the action. You could group by the responsible for the action, and this is a very popular one. You see who has to do the work. So these are leaders around the world. So Angela Merkel has 3 actions. Bill Clinton has 2. And we also have, you can group by folder. So if, let's say, you're interested in the board and you want to see what was in each of the folders, let's say we'll go back to projects. You can see that the folder budget, folder loans, software development, steering meetings, and steering meetings by far has the most amount of meetings. Now, the same sort of filtering system here, you can also add in, you can also sort of screen this list. Let's say I only want to see the actions who responsible Angela Merkel. Just go ahead and type her name in and then hit apply filter. And now I will only see the actions applicable to Angela Merkel. But maybe I also want to see the actions where it is Angela Merkel and also the owner. Well, in this case we only have presentation administrator. We'll clear that. And you will see that the meetings also has a filter. And similarly, you can filter by, let's say, just seeing the meetings which are published or minutes in review. So I'll apply here. We can clear that. Now, lastly, I'd like to point out this. I'll do it for actions, but the same concept applies. There's a tick here called Show Actions in Subfolders. This just lets you, if you have multiple folders, which in this case we don't, but if you have multiple folders underneath this folder, and you actually only, what will happen is this shows all the actions in the subfolders and the selected folder. the parent. So if you just want to see what's in the parent and not what's in the subfolders, just turn that off, hit apply, and then you'll only see the actions in this folder. That's a brief overview of the different modules and the folder system, but we think that should be enough to get started. So we thank you for your attention and look forward to bringing you more videos on how to get started with Iether React.